All right, guys, welcome back. This is when I'm going to be number like 7, I think. I have to post a couple more parts. But anyway, let's just get right to it. The last time we left off, we were freaking up. We were messing up we were messing up these sons of guns who had the audacity to declare war on us, the kingdom of Saphery. And now we have two huge, I was going to say high elf armies, but since we're all high elves, we have two huge, we're going to call them Tyrion armies bearing down on them, and there's not a whole lot they can do about it. They don't have enough in their entire kingdom to stop us from taking every single settlement they own. Excuse me. So let's continue that. Let's see how much movement points we have here. Okay, so these guys just got down here. Oh, and they're experiencing this because of winter. I have the winter mod where everything to the north of a certain point, I think like maybe the equator in this game, it suffers attrition, in winter, yada, 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 you know the dealio. Realism, baby. I like to add as much realism and challenge as I can. So, all right, here we go. And by the way, there's a couple of people who said a couple nice comments about my video, and I appreciate that. I never set out to do this series where I was going to get a lot of views, but it would be nice to have like a small community. Even I swear to God, if it's a dozen people, if it's like 12 people who watch them on and off and comment, and maybe we could talk a little bit and, give me some pointers, or even give me, what you'd like to see next, or, oh, that was a great fight. That would be awesome. I'm old, I'm in my 40s, and I just like playing the games, and I thought I would stream because, I'm talking too much. Let's play this mother-ucking game. So this guy's just chilling. He can't go anywhere. This is Tyrion. He's fucking holding a decent army. That's a pretty good army right here. We got these guys, the Grim Immolators, who are badass. We got the Blazing Wings, and we got the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. Oh, duh, that's just their name. Oh, yeah, they got upgraded because of the system that we have. And then these guys over here, my man right here, the White Lion, we call him. He has just another basic army, except he has a little bit extra cavalry, so that's it. And he's all right. So that's it, guys. So let's see what else Dealio is. Let's check out the Phoenix Court. So we're the only nation that has 2 in the second tier. We're the only nation that has any in the second tier. We also have 1 in the first tier. As we were knocked off, we did have 2 in the first tier, but they messed us up. So we're doing good things here. We're going to continue that, and then we go up here. And we got taken off of here by homeboy Emmerich, which is fine, but we still hold our home seat. We have 99 influence, which is really good. So we're going to be able to possibly take another seat if we want to soon. Oh, we actually take this one if we want to. From Vresi. Oh, Vresi has 2. Look at that. Oh, this is Southern Vresi Patronage War High Elves. Who's this? Southern Europe Patronage High Elves. Huh, interesting. They have different flags, though, so I'm bugging shit, obviously. Alright, so yeah, we probably should take this one. We get the favor of the Phoenix King, +1 per turn. We get 3 control, and then melee defense, +5 when defending. Let's see. What do we get on this one? This one is favor of the Phoenix King, recruitment cost. That's actually pretty good for the Lord's army who takes this spot. And physical resistance 6% during siege battles. All right, that's whatever. These are our friends, so we don't want to take their spot. They own 2 anyway. We eventually want to come up here and retake all this shit, but these guys keep getting in our way. Oh man, you took it from our girl? These assholes took it from our girl. All right, let's see. Just in case people don't know, that's been rumored for a long time that Tyrion is making fancy with Ariel, the Ever Queen, behind behind the White Tower. So that's more than a rumor at this point. More than a rumor. All right, so let's we're gonna hold off because we have 99 influence, and influence can really help us. So there's not a lot going on there. We're not gonna do anything here, although we haven't done any of these yet, and these are very helpful. Once I started strategically using them in my Empire campaign, it helped me. Champions of Ulthuan, not much going on there, nothing going on there. Let's just check diplomacy real quick. Now, a couple high elf factions have revoked their deals with us, so I'm not sure why they're doing that. I'm being completely serious. I don't know why they're doing that. We're a minor threat, I guess, maybe because we're moving up as a threat. This is our girl right here. She's not gonna turn her back on us. We're friends. We're military allies, and we're gonna forever stay boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh my god, I just said it. I wasn't supposed to say it. No, I'm just fucking around. All right, let's see. Can we make any trade deals with anyone? No. All right, we're gonna go to next turn and get ready to add some more settlements to our holdings. And I honestly we'll have a nice fight coming up because they have a pretty full garrison there. So yeah, so as I was saying before, I love the game Rome 2. It's actually the game that I have the most hours in since in so long. On Steam right now, it's the game I have the most hours in by far. Now before Steam, I played a couple other Total Wars, probably more Empire and Medieval 2. I'm not sure if I played any other games. I mean, strategy games, you sink hours into them unlike any other game. Besides, like, now people like free service games or whatever. Anyway, live service games. So, I started what I found was a very interesting Rome 2 campaign where I had 20 turns a year and 12 turns per year, and it was very hard, very realistic, and I honestly didn't expect to get any views. If I thought I got like 5 people engage with it, I'd be happy. And that's basically about how it went. So then when I started the Warhammer one, I was like, maybe I'll get a couple more views. Warhammer's a little more popular. It hasn't happened yet, which is okay. But it has gotten a lot of views. My first tutorial video, which is a battle tutorial video that I have out right now. And it's doing pretty good. It has like 200 views, 250 views. It has like 10 likes, which I'm very happy about. Uh-oh, here we go. What's going on here? Kingdom of Saphery. Kingdom of Saphery is attacking. They're attacking us with this? Why? Because they have war lions? They think those war lions are going to destroy our entire kingdom? Wow, this is a strange battle for them. I wonder why they're doing this. This is their... Oh, you know what it is? I think this is their what the fuck is it called? Their patrol. And they just wandered into our area, and there really wasn't anything they could do about it. We lost 361 with that bullshit? Come on, that's fucking stupid. I should have fought that shit and just fucking killed those guys, not lost really anybody. That was stupid. We'll take the grandeur and the experience. I should have, yeah, auto-resolve is silly, especially when, that matters. Losing 300 guys, that's cav troops, that's, elite troopers. Yeah, that's stupid. But anyway, it is what it is. So where did their other armies go? I guess they must have retreated because they realized that they have no chance of holding the White Tower of Hoth, which is about to be Tyrion's. And don't forget, people are going to say, oh, Tyrion's a warmonger. Oh, Tyrion loves war. But guess what? They declared war on us.
Choose your words carefully.
What do we got going on here? What is that? Is that a mask, dude? What kind of mask is that? I can't tell if that's a mask or... I mean, obviously it's a mask, but it's fucked up. I can't tell if it's backwards. I think his squire put it on backwards. This is there from the Petty Kingdom, the Borderlands. These guys are drunks. So he was probably drunk as hell. And his squire just threw his helmet on backwards. He's like, come on, go out there and make a deal. Help our kingdom in some way. And the guy's like, oh, whatever. So anyway, we got ourselves a trade agreement. We'll take it. We'll take any trade agreement we can get. All right. We have refugees of war. All right, so with their own faction being defeated, former military leaders of the kingdom of Kothakuk. Wow, I gotta be honest. Yeah, I don't know how to Kothakuk. Kothakuk. I hate not being able to pronounce things. If I was like a big time creator, I would obviously have looked up how to pronounce everything, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, so what do we want to do? Now I said it earlier. We're either gonna do this one probably or this one. There's really no reason to delay. We might as well just accept them. They're high elves. Sometimes this can be taken advantage of, this mod, this feature, but not when you don't have any, not when it's your same race. Unless it's humans, because then they basically offer you any human faction, which is unrealistic. But all right, so faction destroyed the city of Dawn. Oh, we gained a weapon. Look at us, the Worm Slayer. The Eminent Sword has a long history of slaying monsters and beasts, several times bigger than its wielder. Minus 20 melee defense, but plus 25 armor-piercing weapon damage. Removes all bonus versus infantry, but a huge bonus versus large. Attribute charge defense versus large. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So basically, you would only equip this if you were getting ready to fight like an army that had a bunch of monsters. And I guess a bunch of cavalry, because technically cavalry is large. But how would you know beforehand? That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, we killed that guy. All right, so here we are, back at it again.
Our ancestors watched.
Now let's check out the
and I will
dealio.
not
We
shame
got
them.
Tyrion. Tyrion. Oh, it's not winter anymore. All right, so we only lost a little bit. We got the White Tower of Hoth up here, which is the capital. I'm surprised they're not defending that.
Honored.
You know, they should have stayed and defended that with everything they had, because they have walls and all that shit. But they didn't. So
Alaria.
a friendly skirmish is each year in general approaches you in a friendly manner, seeking an audience. He offers it. No, we're not doing that. It's stupid. And it's not a skirmish, because we still lose the troops we lose. That's not what a skirmish is. I'm sure we get some kind of cool reward, but we're not doing it. Thank you, but we don't have time. We're in the middle of... no. Alright. Now we are going to continue siege on this one, even though it's, pretty clear who's going to win, but... Why make it even a question? Let's bring out our friend, the White Lion.
Unwise. I cannot do this.
Oh, yes, you can. Of course you can, dude. What are you doing? What do you mean I cannot do this? Okay, say that to me. I'm Tyrion, your Lord and Master, bro. Come on. Get your ass over here when I tell you to. Tell you things happening over here.
Kill them.
All right. Now we will take this properly. Thank you very much.
I lost for battle.
We lost 558 elves. That's a lot of elves, man. Especially when you consider... I don't know. I guess it was a siege. You could argue they peppered us with arrows, but damn, that's a lot. I know. Should have fought it if I really mattered that much.
We have captured it.
Ooh, we gained a mount. Nice. I don't always love a mount for a lord, but for a melee lord like Tyrion, I do. I do like a mount. All right, what is this right here? This is pretty cool. That's the White Tower of Hoth. It's a nice looking tower. That's where him and Illyrio go to get a little, go up to the tippy top, tell a couple stories, have a couple brews. You know how it goes. A couple nice glasses of white elven wine. You know how they do. No big deal. It's not like a big deal or anything. It's just something that they do.
Your
Whatever.
orders?
All right, so we're not
So,
replenishing yet because. Oh, wait a sec. Where's that? Wait a sec. Don't tell me that. No, wait a sec. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the mod's not active, but it is. Where you have to, get your settlement back to full strength before you start getting full replenishment, and even your missiles. You don't get full ammunition until you get your settlement back to full strength. So, all right. So here we are. He's here. He's here. Can we go into encampment stance so we can try to get some? No, we can't. All right. All right. So we took it. We're happy about it.
The darkness.
It already has buildings, so that's interesting. What do we got here? We have a Elven workshop, which we don't need because we already have somewhere to recruit these troops. You could argue I want to recruit these troops in the front lines, but nah, I don't think it's far enough away to justify this. Because you don't really get much else. Unlocks technologies, cartridge ammunition, local recruitment capacity +1, which is solid. And then what else do we have here? A colonnade. Income, influence. Yeah, that we actually do like. And now we're going to be getting more influence and more, grandeur and all this shit. All right, we know about this. Yeah, we rally field here. We get to recruit just basic units, which we might actually need to be able to create some basic units. So, for now, we'll hold tight. We'll see what we're going to do. Let's see if we're going to merge any of these units together. No, it becomes harder to merge when you have them upskilled. We're actually looking forward to fighting a battle, but they retreated like little whiners. Excuse me. Can we bring these guys together? Yeah, of course they can.
How can I assist you?
Alright, so it's only 2 full units, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see. Those are mercs. We don't need any mercs. Regiment Renown, can't get any of those yet. Allied recruitment is only available. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so this army is like more of a unique army. It doesn't have to be a traditional army. So I could mess around a little bit. It already has technically, these could all be infantry troops. So I can just have these guys holding down the front lines while these guys pepper them with arrows until they make contact, while these kind of troops just wreak havoc behind the lines. And I could use chariots for that, but I'll be honest, I don't love chariots I don't love chariots, actually. It's not so much I don't think they do good work, they do, but I'm not great with the chariot micro. I think I'm much better with cavalry micro or monsters. I actually love the I'm sorry guys, my brain is just so slow sometimes. What the fuck? The vampire counts. The Vargeist. I love those. Those are so fun to play with. And I love their micro because they have bad leadership, but I don't like chariot micro. So I don't know, what should we do here? You know what? We're just gonna keep it simple and boring. Let's go with 2 more Lothran Seaguard. Alright, so here we are. We did our thing. We're representing. We got some unsigned skill points to put out for Tyrion. He got himself Melhandir. What almost reminds me a little bit of Mithandir, the horse for Gandalf the Great. Here he's got some speed and some melee defense. Yeah, this one's solid. I'm going to go with that one. Alright, we have the White Lion, who is just starting to gain some... Oh, Axe Lord. Oh, I like that. Alright, let's go Axe Lord. And, oh, actually, I forgot. I wanted to upgrade this to get the... So let me reset that. What happened? He's wounded? Oh my god, I don't want to reset all his skill points. Oh my god, you know what's so stupid about that? Is I have the fucking mod where wounded leaders matter. Wounded leaders matter is what it's called. They're actually wounded for a long period of time. Oh my god, I always do stupid shit like that. And now I gotta spend influence to get a halfway decent leader, which I don't want to do. Okay, no, here we go. Essa Goldmane. She is a regiment of renown. She's a legendary lord, so we'll go with her, the lioness. So we have the White Lion and the lioness. Look at us, man. We don't mess around. All right. So you know what? Give some other people a chance. It's going to cost us a little bit for our mistake, and we do eventually get to... We'll get to upgrade Tyrion from the beginning, but whatever. All right, so we have Essa. Oh, she's a mage, too? Oh, I like her. I'm going to be honest. I like Essa. Let's take a look at what Essa's got going on. That's not Essa. You're not Essa. Here you are. Wait, you're not a mage? Oh, I was on the wrong person. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. All right, let's look at Essa. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. I'm chilling. All right, cool. You got a badass looking axe. You're a badass looking person. All right, so let's go back to the White Lion. Now we want to unlock. Oh, we can't unlock this? Oh, because he didn't. I didn't want to do this. I want to do this one. Undo skill point. All right, too bad. Essa has one. Let's. Excuse me. Now we can upgrade this. And then homegirl Sam. She's constantly correcting people too. It's not. My name's not Sam. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's Sam. They're like, oh, okay, Sam. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because the wind starts to blow harder, and people are like, oh shit. We don't want to fuck around with that. So, okay, Sam, no problem. She walks away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Very, very aggressive about her name. But hey, that's all right. Everybody has their what is it? Personality traits. Everybody has their personality traits. Sorry, I can't do it, babe. Actually, you know what? Can I? All right, yeah. My wife and daughter are watching Stranger Things, and they're getting jump scared left and right, and calling me and acting like nuts. So I have to go inside and handle that real quick. All right, so Kevin, this is our new leader. We're basically training her, and then she's gonna sit down, and then eventually she'll lead one of our armies once we have like multiple armies. Once we have like 5, 6, 7 armies. No, we won't have that. Well, we will eventually have that many, but right now we won't. All right, so what can we build? Oh, we gotta go back home. We have been thinking a lot about our home. We actually gotta look. We haven't even looked over here. We do have to look over here though and see what's going on. Make sure there's no interlopers. All right, so we can upgrade. Let's see. We got enough growth to upgrade. Now we can upgrade our home, which we're probably going to wind up doing because it's the most, it gives us the most food, income, control. Let's see, moderately increases the health of the settlement walls, towers, gatehouses, growth, corruption, and 9% worker production, which is really good. Oh wow, an 18 maximum splendor. Oh, it brings our splendor up to 18, which is good too. Yeah, let's upgrade this. We're still only making 1,200 though, 1,300. So we're gonna have to upgrade our economy buildings. And also too, a couple of people broke trade agreements with us, which definitely didn't help. So alright, so we're gonna build up here and start going ham from there. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. Let's check out the Phoenix Court real quick. We have 81 splendor. We're getting 26 a turn, which is pretty good. Now, I don't want to be the guy who like plays it off like I know everything. I'm not trying to act like I have no idea how this works. Yeah, I feel like that just seems that's a little off-putting. But I feel like I have a grasp of how it's being managed to this point. But I don't necessarily know what the end goal is. Like, what's this? The 10 thrones? Are we gonna at some point? Granger costs 1,200. Confederate or vassalize. Cosmopolitan kingdom of field and vineyard. Control over council of noble seats greatly reduces the cost of uniting. Okay, so I guess as I gain more seats, I eventually vassalize these. Yeah. You can vassalize these people with grandeur. So that's it. Yeah. So like this one right here, for example, is only going to cost 570. You know. Now I can't obviously do it now because I don't have enough, and things just aren't like that. Now what happens when I get council? Unlock council rewards. War coordination target cost minus 10%. Influence cost and research rate. And then we have all these tiers here. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We're doing good there. We're not going to look there because we know what's going on there. We're not going to use our influence, even though we were up to 116 now. So technically we could utilize it in a couple ways, but we're going to hold on to it. We're going to hold on to it. And we're going to go next turn. All right. So as I talked about in some of the earlier videos, Tyrion has a little bit of a bug up his ass. You know, like I said, there's portents. Most of the Order factions have, you know, people within their kingdoms that have been telling them about, you know, the end times. The end times are coming. Of course, there's people who are like, no, I don't believe it. But, you know, Volkmar the Grim knows, you know, obviously, you know, the Wood Elves who are in tune with, you know, nature know, they understand, you know, the dwarfs know, the female dwarfs, they're in tune, they know things. So everybody basically knows. It's like a hush hush right now. But Tyrion believes his seers, and they told him that it's coming. They don't know exactly when, but they know it's coming. So he says, you know, he wants to quash the beef with the dwarves, but not in a positive way. He wants to end it. He wants them to be the last of the older races left. If chaos is going to take everybody down, then by golly, he's going to take down the dwarves. Now, with that being said, if they can destroy chaos, then he's ready to put that beef to the side. But he's not happy. He knows that they have grudges, and their big book of grudges. He kind of laughs at it, and they joke as he clinks wine glasses with his brother. But, you know, he has a grudge too. And, you know, he's ready to open a can of whoop ass if things get to that point. Now, if you're younger and you hear me using all these like old ass phrases and corny ass phrases, don't worry about it, making fun of me. My daughter has already done it. My 10-year-old daughter, who acts like she's probably 16, 17. She told my wife and I that we're chopped cheese. So that was a little bit of a revelation. You know, when your daughter thinks that you're handsome and your wife's my mommy's so beautiful, and then all of a sudden she tells you you're chopped cheese. Like, oh, that's great. That's not the nice thing I ever heard in my life. All right, let's get back at it though.
The Druki, dark elves to the ignorant races, are an insidious threat, Prince Tyrion. Left unchecked, their cunning and malevolence will infiltrate high elf society to its very core. Take steps to ensure this does not come to pass.
Okay, I don't disagree. I do not disagree, my friend. Thank you for telling me. So what do we got here? Win the following battle with Prince Tyrion, heir of Anarion's army. Tyrion rides forth, bringing ruin upon trespassing Druki and skirmish after bitter skirmish. Though his resolve never weakens, alas, his fabled dragon armor of Anarion does. A lucky strike, perhaps, or perhaps this was the Witch King's intent. In any event, the armor must be taken to Val's Anvil, the place of its ancient forging, for repair. The smiths of the Great Volcano have barely begun their work when the battle horn is sounded. The Druki legions have followed Tyrion to Val's shrine, believing him trapped, helpless, and armorless. Tyrion prepares his host for war. Though he is bereft of his usual protection, he will face the hatred foe without fear. And if we win this one, we get ourselves a nice little reward. The dragon armor of Anarion. Wow, that's the armor that we're talking about here. That's decent. 8, 5 ward save, enemy hero. It's not the greatest armor I've ever seen in my life, but hey, we'll take it. And Tyrion is actually injured right now, so not a whole lot we can do about that. So okie dokie, we will fight that battle when the time comes. We have an ally building an outpost. We're happy about that. The faction destroyed the Thunder Guts. Ambition of Nagash. Wailing Conclave. To resist the call of Nagash is to call the wrath of death itself. The wrath of Nagakajir will be terrible. Legions of Nagash has declared war on this faction. We don't know who. And Nagash has an artifact, I think it's helmet maybe, that draws vampires to him. Light Elithamar Armory. Oh yeah, that's the tech that we researched. So alright, we're happy about that. Alrighty, so we're back here. We're building our house, our temple to the next level. What do we got here? This is your Yavris. Oh, are these our bad guys? No, it's not. This is Prince Eltherion. Yavrisi. Yavrisi. Alright, now we're back up here. We want to just take this and finish them and just get that done, but we do have a lot of healing to do. We could combine armies and just take the healthiest troops. This army is actually pretty healthy, so you know what? Let's do that. Let's combine armies and get one full healthy army. So let's see. How do we want this army to be constructed? I could literally walk up there with like 13 Lothran Seaguard and then a couple other troops to help and do absolute work. But I don't think I'm going to. Alright, let's see. We got this. Yeah, we're going to keep this as the main army. So send them down, them down, them down, them down, them down. We'll bring, let's see, how many do we need? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. Alright, here we go. What? I can't switch. It's 21 here? Shit. So I do 2 up? Oh, there we go. Alright, good. I still can't do it. Kiddo, take it down a notch. 4 allied recruitment units. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. 4 allied recruitment units. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Yeah, they don't have more than 4 allied units. Oh, the 2 eagles. Oh, okay. The 2, yeah. Okay, so this can't go down, which is kind of silly. Oh, you know what I can do? I can send this one down and send this one up. I don't know. I can send that one down, that one up, and not send that one down. There we go. Boom. All right, sorry about that. That took a little bit longer than it should have. But we now have one full army that is ready to kick the proverbial ass. Now we can come up here. What do we got? What do they got? They got their last army. Are you there? You're just an archmage, high archmage, but you're not their king or prince or whatever. So where is your prince or king or whatever? I mean, I could destroy those armies, but I don't know if they have some secret army somewhere. All right, you know what? Let's assume not. And just go up there and open up a can of fuck your face. Yeah, we're not doing this friendly skirmish, dude. No, thank you. We're in the middle of fighting a war, bro. All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna fight this one out. They have a couple of Eagle Called Bull Throwers themselves. Let's just start it, and then we'll talk about it as we're waiting. So they have a couple bolt throwers. They have, looks like they have a unit of lions, which we actually haven't fought. I don't think I've fought them yet, so I'm not sure how tough these trained animal units are. We will see. We shall see. You know, something that I debate in my head is when I tried to make YouTube videos as like a thing. Like I thought maybe I could be successful at it. This is a while ago. I actually think I made a really good video about Batman and his kill code, how I think people are very hypocritical about it and they see killing in one side where it not in the other, and I think they're wrong. But anyway, I think the video itself is great. My arguments are pretty good, but the editing is terrible. So I realized that I'm not very good at editing. So I stopped eventually. When I came back to doing this series, I just wanted to do the video start to finish, not even have to edit it, just post it, boom. But now I'm like, should I edit out the turn? Because it does take so long, and I know it's kind of boring. I don't always even have something to talk about. I'm a lot of times eating snacks and shit while the turns are going. So it's like, I know I should edit out the turns, but it's like, I don't really want to, you know? It's a pain in the ass. So who knows? We'll figure that out. All right, so yeah, you know what? I want these they need to be bigger. The battlefields need to be bigger. That's one thing that's so awesome about Rome 2. The battlefields are huge. And sometimes it's annoying to march your guys in the orbit, but you have so much more room to maneuver. All right, so the enemy is, wow, 4 minutes. Damn, that should be enough time for me to march down here and fuck these guys up. So that's what our goal is going to be. We're going to march down there to fuck those guys up. All right, so let's see. Let's do an aggressive formation. And let's see, where are they? They're up here. Yeah, we're going to come up around this way. All right, so let's start off with our... We're just going to have a very aggressive stance. So let's go with boom. Boom, 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 boom. As a front line. That's just going to march up, ready to hammer people in spots that they don't even know could be hammered. And then we have our Eagle and our Flamespire Phoenix, who are going to be up here. And then we have our Reavers, who can be in Vanguard deployment. And they can also be invisible to the eye. Alright, we have our Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. Now, these guys are a little bit different. We're gonna work them up this way. We'll start them off right here. And then we'll kind of work them up here. So we can fire up this way or fire up this way if we have to. Alright, so we got that taken care of. We have our Chariot unit we'll put out here on the right side to cover our right flank. We'll also do the same thing with the Grim Emulators. Those bad mother brothers. They're actually going to go on the inside, though, the interior of our line. And then we have Essa Goldmane, the very, very martial Essa Goldmane. I don't know what you guys thought I was going to say, but I'm only concerned about her fighting and leadership abilities. Then we have our Noble, who is on nothing, and we also have our Mage, who is also on nothing. Though I wish they would eventually be mounted. The Mage we're going to use to devastate with spells on the front line. The Noble we're going to have here and her right there. Alright, so what else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Talk to me, folks. Talk to me. What else we got? We got our 2 archers, which are obviously going to go behind the line so they can pepper motherfuckers with arrows. You know, I've actually been curious about something recently. Is cursing ever a turnoff for you? And don't fear that you might get insulted. This isn't about that. You know, like, oh, grow up. I'm not. That's not that at all. I'm just curious though. Do you think, like, I curse? That's how I talk. I'm just a curse. I would never do it to like try to sound cool or come off a certain way. I curse. It's just what I do. My wife, we talk about that. We curse a lot, maybe too much. But anyway, is that something that would ever be like a turnoff? Like, oh man, you know, just I don't like the language in this video. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm wondering about that. You tell me in the comments if you've ever been, you know, if you think my cursing or any other creator's cursing is just a little bit of a turnoff. I'd be curious to hear what you have to say. All right, let's put these here.
Understood.
We'll put this one. We'll spread them out a little bit. You don't want them to be right next to each other because then if they get attacked, and also too, it's just not. I don't think it's the best way to do it. All right, so we're marching up here. We have 4 minutes till these guys come into the field. We want to take our Illyrian Reavers and march and come up here. What do we got on the edge here? We got archers. You guys come over here. All right. And then we have our eagles too, which we could march. We could fly up with the eagles and do work. I probably should actually. But you know what? I'm eventually going to take the eagles. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I have an idea. Fly the eagles over here, and then I'm going to use the cavalry to charge on the side.
It will be done.
So watch, they're not gonna be ready for this. Hold on.
Agreed.
They're gonna be reacting to the eagles, to the birds, which is really what they are. They are birds.
Understood. Apace.
They're gonna be reacting to the birds. Actually, they're not reacting to the birds. They're reacting to the cavalry, which I'm a little bit surprised by. I thought they would be reacting to the birds.
Illyrian Reavers.
You know, I don't even know who's Shahana. Who is Shahana? Shahana. Shahana. What do you do? Oh, okay. Shahana is their named leader in their garrison. Now I know who Shahana is. Alright, so we still have 2 minutes, not that long actually. We're not going to have enough time to decimate them. But we will have enough time to get up here and do our thing thizzle at least. So let's move up this way. Let's move up. There we go, like this. Alright, keep doing your thing. Oh wow, those Reavers took a hit from those archers. Damn. Alright, well those archers are gonna be bye-byes.
Without fail.
I can't imagine that archery. I mean, that's the thing, they have much more staying power now in the game, which I'm not even saying is bad. I'm just saying it's true. It happens. Yeah, see these guys, I actually, all right, a little bit of bad micro on my part. Gotta get my micro skills up. It's not so much micro, it's just I kind of forgot about them. I forgot I had them there, which is not a great job by me. All right, let's move everybody up a little bit more. Let's continue fucking shit up here. All right, now they're starting to get support from these spearmen, so you guys can pull back. You guys can... They're still steady. That's what I mean. In the older game, they would have ran and broke like a couple of scared babies. But not anymore. Put these guys in their own group. Now we don't know if they have anybody hidden over here. We'll find out soon enough. They're coming through there. Boom, they just tore their fucking faces apart. Oh, we're the Eagles. They haven't broke free yet. Come on, guys. Break free. I know you can do it. You guys come across the line. Eventually, they're going to hammer somebody in the back. You know what? I think I'm going to hit these Lothar Sea Guard. So let's go to here. Let's go to here. And then let's go to here. All right. We got the birds. The birds are just chilling right now. We're trying to get them to fly. Fly, birds, fly. These guys are tearing shit up here. These guys are about to tear some shit up here. You guys can march on them. You guys can fire on them. You guys can fire on them. You guys can fire on them. You know what? Maybe we'll move it over a little bit. You guys do them. You guys do them. You guys eventually fire on them. And then we have our actual archers, which is 1, 2 archers. Did I already click on them? I don't think so. You guys can fire on... Let's just toast people. You fire on them. Alright. And then what do we have back here? Did we do these guys? I don't think so. You guys fire on them. And you guys, just in case, fire on them. You actually... I'm not even sure if I need melee support at this point. You know? I'm not even sure if I need that. Oh, this guy's sparkling like Edward. Some Edward Cullen shit right there. Alright, the birds are in the air. Fly, birds, fly. Come over here and... No, you know what? Just come over here. Alright, yeah, hit them. No, hit them. Alright. Oh, they didn't do their thing that they were supposed to do.
Kill them. For duty.
Sometimes you can just charge into spearmen if they're not set. Not even sometimes. You can do it all the time. Your lord is under attack. Where's our lord? I don't even think our lord engaged. Let's put it on slow. Oh, you can't use slow motion? Oh, that sucks. Where's our lord? What are you doing? What are you doing, Essa? Get in there and fuck shit up. Do some work, baby. I mean, like baby, like how I would call anybody else. Like, come on, baby, let's get this shit done, dog. All right, let's use some magic on this fucking guy. So what do we got here? We got wind blast. Let's hit him with a wind blast. Let's hit him with a fucking wind blast. Boom. Let's go watch the wind blast. Boom. Oh man, those guys got torn up. Imagine just chilling, then all of a sudden your world just fucking explodes from behind you as you get torn up. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Oh my god, I should change your name to Storm. Oh man, they just got electrocuted out of their shoes. Alright, these guys coming yet? How much time have they got left? 30 seconds? Alright, we probably should be able to get this army wiped by the time they get over here. So, what do we got over here? We have our Illyrian Reavers. They're still just kind of chilling. Alright, so you know what? You guys are going to come back. Come up here. And oh, this guy's in out of control mode. Yeah, alright. You know, do you, fam? As the kids would say, do you, fam? All right, what are you doing? You're chasing down them. These guys over here are honestly causing a little bit of work. So you come over here. Oh wow, what was that? Oh shit, the chariots over there doing work. All right, you stay. Nah, yeah, you know what? Stay there. You come over here, and then hit him, and you just keep doing work. Just keep shooting in on. I don't even know if I need that many guys. Where's my spearman? Okay, he's doing fighting. You fight there. Now here's what we're gonna do with our sea guard, because these guys seem to be doing the decent work over here. Oh shit, these guys aren't even shooting anybody. Damn. Alright, so you know what? Come up over here, because they're gonna eventually come out of the woods there. And then I'm gonna take my sea guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, yeah, and I'm going to take them and put them here. Here. Alright, then everybody who's not Lothran Seaguard can start fucking shit up. The archers can just keep doing their thing for now. Alright, we want to try to wrap this up. Get these guys wrapped up. Yeah, you guys marching on them. Where's our eagle? There it is. Come on, you come out here, eagle. You too, Phoenix. You come up in here. You keep fucking them up, the sea guard. Oh, they're back to healthy? Alright, now you guys... Wait. Yeah. No, keep fucking them up, I'm sorry. These guys are all broken. What do we got over here? They're broken. You come over here and fuck them up. You hit them. Here come the enemy. You guys go... here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, they have forces. They have forces. Oh, what are these? Oh, those things are pretty badass. They have Lothran sky cutters. I have not seen these ones up and close yet. We heard about it in the faraway lands, but we have not seen one yet. Oh man, that's a lot of work. What are they drilling that thing into that thing's back? That's a lot of work for a friggin'. Oh, okay, it's wearing it like a thing. Man. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. What do they got? They have some pretty strong units. What is this? I think they upgraded this. See? The AI can upgrade shit too. They have some Eagle Claw bow throwers themselves. They also have some Tyrion chariots. Oh, this is... And they have a Great Eagle. Okay. So this is not a joke, this army. So, while we may have dispatched the first army, that was the garrison. This army is not a joke. So we are going to take it seriously. Now let's continue wiping these guys out. You're coming over here, just finish these guys off, run them off the thing. We got units here. You come, make sure these guys don't come back. Chariots, keep working in here, killing them. Essa Goldmane, you're going to use your character power and keep working in on them. Spearmen, keep working in on them. You come over here, start doing some work. Come over this way, so you get out of everybody's way. And then where's homeboy Noble? Chumming it up with his other rich friends. Alright. Let's come over here and see what's going on. Man, they are coming with heat. They have heat. As the kids would say, they have heat. Now, unfortunately for them, but fortunately for us, we have heat as well. So you shoot on them. Oh, fuck. I forgot to turn off. Damn it. That's such a rookie mistake. Don't make that mistake, guys. Lothran Seaguard do not need to have on skirmish mode. Don't turn it on. Make sure you turn it off. It should be automatic. They're a tough-ass unit, but whatever. And these guys for now, too, they don't need it on either. Alright, fuck them up. You're going to come back in and start fucking them up. I got my mage coming over here. Are any of these guys, can any of these guys be hitting this guy? No, I don't think so. They can't. Alright. Alright, what's going on over here? You guys done? Alright, they're firing fucking huge bolts at us. Alright, so you guys gather up. Oh, they still have a couple units that aren't ready to die. Alright, so you come in here. You know what? We're just going to do it. I'm telling you, you can charge into spearmen if they're, If they're low morale, if they don't have a lot, you lose a couple extra units, but I'm telling you, it's not that big of a deal. We're going to get you guys out of the fight and go over there. And then we're going to take you guys and you guys, just you guys, and come over here. And the spearman can continue doing whatever is he doing. Chasing somebody down, fucking somebody up. Here, chase them down. Alright. Now, are these guys over here doing anything? Can you guys fire on anybody? Here, try to fire on these guys. Good. Alright, let's keep it going. You know, fire on these guys. Good. Come on, shoot, dude. Stop fucking around. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? The eagle's down here doing work. You fire on him. I hate how these guys are bunched up like this. I hate how I fucked that up. The reason why they're coming in hard, these lions are coming in hard. They're coming in for dolos, but that's alright. We're not worried about it. They're coming in for dolos. That's what you used to say when I was a kid. Dolos. Don't ask me what that shit means. I don't even fucking know. It just means that's how we used to come in for dolos. Alright, you guys did your work over here. Now let's come over here and get ready to fuck shit up. Actually, you know what? Come over here. Give them a little bit of a flank move. Alright, let's pause this and get a plan in place. Everything's wild. We don't know what's going on. They rushed it with their war lines of Strace. We have, what, a couple, alright, so you guys have to, how many of these do we have over here? 2. Alright, you're going to melee and just fuck them up. It's not hard. And also, they also have a ship's company. What kind of, those are actually decent troops, so ship's company. So, alright, so you guys are doing your work there. You guys are gonna, you know, you're gonna turn here. You're gonna turn here. You stay there and just start firing. And you stay there and start firing. You know what? You guys just start firing. Fire on these, fire on these guys. Eventually, we're gonna have to go fight those guys, but right now we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna use the Eagle Claw bolt throwers actually to shoot at these guys. So yeah, let's do that. All right, let's run it. We're ready to run it, folks. We are ready to run it. I got homegirl Essa just doing her work. You know, come in there and start fucking people up. Same thing with you, Noble. You are going to hit these motherfudgers with a little bit of an electrical force field. Why aren't you guys not firing? Fire, dude. That's been happening. My guys have not been firing. Shoot, why are you not shooting?
Swiftly, Assyrian willing.
There you go. There you go. Fire, guys. Come on. Let's do work. These guys are doing work here. Okay, these guys. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting. All right. You come over there and help him. You come over here and help him. Another reason why I like to pause, I don't want to lose any time, you know, fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, I just realized that I'm not defending a unit. So instead of, like, waiting the few seconds, you know, you lose a lot of time doing that. So I just want to get it in and do it. Yeah, see, now these guys are just not shooting. I don't understand why. Come on, guys, shoot on them. That's your job. If you have to, spread out nice and wide and do work. Huh.
Northern Sea Guard. As you say.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing it.
You're in there! Without fail.
They lowered it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I know this game is wonky with that kind of shit sometimes, but it's usually not this wonky. Alright, we got them. Now go fuck these guys up. And do it good. Oh, what are you guys doing? You guys are coming over here trying to do work on me? Oh, and they got archers back here too? Damn, they think they did something. They think they're him. You ain't him? Alright, I'm probably doing the daughter card. Too much. Sorry about that, guys.
We will obey. It shall be done.
Come on. I'm getting on you first person. Let's go. Fire.
Attack!
Fire, guys. Come on. Shoot. What do they got over here? Their chariots? Alright, you guys come over here and fuck them up. Fuck up those eagle four both those. Oh, damn. They just tore me up on that. That was a good shot. I'm Miranda.
Very well.
Where's my chariot?
Chariots.
Come over there and do work. You guys are doing your thing, Thizzle, over here. You guys are chasing them down. You guys are killing these guys. They're done. My guys are just not shooting. They decided, hey, you know, we're not going to shoot. We don't need to shoot. Why shoot? Shooting is for weenies. Shooting is for little weenies. Why would we do that? All right, guys? Come on, come on, guys. Like, why are we not shooting? I'm not understanding what's happening here. All right, you guys shoot on them. You guys, you know, come up here. Maybe we are going to get some shooting done. They'll just do it. You know what? Do it right here. See if we can shoot these guys in the back.
Noble. Finish them. Moving out. Illyrian Reavers.
Alright, so all they're going to have left is their little heroes.
Assar Noble.
Oh, they got spearmen that are unbreakable. Wow. Unbreakable spearmen.
It shall be done.
That's crazy.
We will obey.
Alright, we killed them. Yeah, this should be going to game pretty soon. I mean, even though they're unbreakable, they're still, you know, they still can't hold down the whole fucking army, right? Are we missing something? No. You know, it looks sloppy, but if those guys aren't firing, I'm telling you, if I can get my Lothran Sea Guard, that's the idea. You know, they hold down the line when they have to hold down the line with spears, but otherwise they fire. And they shoot arrows into people, and the people die. And I'm telling you, if that happens, this thing goes so much faster. And my little bit of unorthodox style isn't quite as, I don't want to say apparent, because then it makes it like I'm trying to hide something, but it isn't so, you know, unorthodox. I get shit done. You know, but that's part of it. You know, I use missiles to eat away at the enemy's numbers, you know, as everybody does, but I could like to consider them a huge part of my force. All right, so I mean, we still only lost 169 troops. So that's still good. If we had auto-resolved this, we would have probably lost like 400 guys. So luckily we didn't. Wow, man, these guys are fucking bad mothers. They killed 219. That's crazy. So they might get another upgrade. I don't know if you can get more than one, actually. These Reavers right here killed 98. That's pretty good. Their brothers killed 75. These guys didn't get anybody, which is interesting. The archers, see, look at this. The archers only got 2 guys. I mean, they were lined up to get guys. Although I did switch them onto those eagles at one point. My eagles actually did work. It might not show up in the box score, but they actually did work. Yeah, those eagles did work there, so we're happy about that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, look at this. These guys didn't kill anybody, and they were lined up, and they had soldiers marching towards them. They just were not shooting their arrows. I gotta try to figure out why that is. I think there's a mod that fixes that, but it might have something. Now, I did already turn off one mod when nobody was firing. Even the enemy archers weren't firing. I turned off the one mod. Maybe it's still like in the like system, in the guts of the thing, you know. But if you're not familiar with mods, you can, if the mod's not like, let's say a start boss, like a mod where you change where a hero's at a settlement, or a mod with new characters, you can, you know, those you can't remove, because then once the game tries to load those characters or that position, the game crashes, or there's nobody there and it fucks up the campaign. But if you just have something like, let's say you have something minor like boosting trade income, you know, you could turn that off, and the only thing that happens is the trade income goes away. So that arrow mod, that missile mod should have been one of those. But anyway, let's see what happens here. So we got a couple bucks. We got a little bit of rank increase. All right, we are going to occupy.
Seize the city.
And now we control all of the all of their territory. I mean, they shouldn't have any more territory. We secured Saphery. We controlled 2 provinces. That's pretty good for us. We got a new follower. Campaign line of sight. All right. Now, they have a little bit of army left here, which really isn't going to be able to do
I
anything.
serve the Phoenix King.
All right. What do they have here? Toro Finu. This region produces iron. All right. That's happening here. All right. So that's basically that. So we took that, which opens us up to the northern part of the island, which is good because this is where we have to fight and kill Dark Elves, the real enemy. The real. Oh, this is Slaanesh. Oh shit, Slaanesh is tough. I do not like fighting Slaanesh. Holy shit, we're already enemies with them too, even though we never seen them. Got your VC up here. Not really doing much. They should be. This is where Tyrion used to be, I think, right? Teclis, isn't this where Teclis was? I think in Warhammer 2, I think. Cause I always wanted to play with him because I like Teclis, and I've read some lore on him, like books, and I couldn't get out of this spot. This looks familiar, so I'm pretty sure this is where Teclis was. Yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't get out of the spot. Maybe I'm wrong and that wasn't his spot, but anyway. So yeah, wow, Slaanesh is really fucking spreading across our island. What do we got up here? We have Dark Elves up there. We got a couple more blacksmith spots. We got some more Dark Elves. Damn, guys, you guys are not holding it down. We got Belinar the Wise up over here. Oh, so Saphery still has troops spread out in other spots too, huh? Alright. Alright. We're gonna have to take this back for our girl. Kingdom of... Oh, okay, good. Never mind. That's Kingdom of Avalorn. That's what it's supposed to be. No, I don't know much about this. So what's going on here? A rift providing passage for Be'lakor faction. This rift can only be entered by a lord or hero belonging to a Be'lakor and cannot be closed. That's wild. So you can basically go through there, right-click to interact. I guess, Be'lakor can come through here with troops and just start fucking shit up. I wonder if that's going to happen during the end times.
Lady of the
I hope
Phoenix
not.
Court.
Wish I could recruit that dragon. Get him on my side. Alright, anyway, I digress. So you go into your building here. Alright, so we basically did what we sought out to do. Should we declare peace with them now? Or should we seek to just keep spreading out? What do they still own other spots? Is this a settlement over here? Oh, the Phoenix Gate. Oh, they control the Phoenix Gate. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. This is the main gate, I guess, allowing trespass in or out to the north where all the bad guys are, and of course where the high elves, the dark elves live. The dastardly dark elves are our core enemy and the person that we want to be fighting the most, even though they're tough. Dark elves are tough. There's certain factions that I wouldn't say that I struggle with, but that are harder, and the dark elves are one. Like for example, Norska, I just destroy them. But I think because their repeater crossbows are armor piercing, and they don't have as much chaff. I don't know really why. I always thought it was because of the armor piercing thing with the archers. But oh, what's going on here? That's really bright. What's happening there? That's pretty cool. What is this? High Elf Colony. The elven colonies that once dotted Bretonnia may be abandoned, but there are many others across the world, even as far afield as Cathay. High Elves do not require military to upgrade their outposts. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Alright, so that's it, guys. We're doing pretty good here. We're going to check out. We're going to do some bookkeeping.
Mage of Ulthuan.
You are a Mage of Ulthuan. Yes, you are. And you did pretty good there. You hit them with some pretty decent spells. So this one here, Overcast, Cooldown, Winds of Magic cost. Now the one thing I always find interesting is when you upgrade like spells, the spells themselves don't get better. They get like easier to cast and faster to cast, but they don't actually improve. Which, I mean, on one hand I understand they could probably get pretty OP. The spells are the spells, but I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool if maybe they upgrade a little. But anyway. So alright, let's go with this. This is actually a good spell. Harmonic Convergence. So let's upgrade that. For Sam. We have Kivon. Kivon. Alright, we're going to give Kivon our noble. Let's go with Blade Master. Then we have Alistar the White Lion. Let's go Route Marcher. And then we have homegirl Essa. Essa Goldmane. And let's see, Essa is going to upgrade her Excellent skills. Alright, so we're good to go there. We'll eventually parse out the equipment we have. But right now we're not going to do that. We're making a little bit more money. Still not a lot, though. Oh, we have a second. We can upgrade another place. So let's see. I mean, it's basically dealer's choice at this point. I could argue for a defensive argument from each one. Like, this one's probably pretty safe, I would think, unless they're going to be coming across the sea. This one and this one is probably pretty safe since I have armies up here. This one is probably on the farthest flank and probably is the most threatened. So we'll upgrade that one. Alright, commandment available. Influence and corruption, local recruitment, growth and construction costs, grandeur. Campaign movement range 10% for enemy. Yeah, we really want to play into this grandeur thing, so we're going to go with that. Let's get our research going. Alright, so infantry advancements. No, we're not even close. I thought we were close to doing this whole thing. I thought it stopped here, but that's okay. Alright, so what were those techs I had to research in order to upgrade my other people? Enhanced projectiles. That sounds like it might have been one of them. Enables shearbreaker missiles for Lothar Sagar and missile strike for blah, 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 blah. Swift sense, leadership for eagles, speed, which is good, melee attack for eagles, and war lions, which is also good. But then we can go into the realms and see we haven't started any of these. We can get cultural advancements, and then eventually... That's a pretty low... Oh, I guess we could use movement range, but that's a pretty low... Those are pretty low boosts for 3,000 gold. Alright, let's just go with this one for now.
The king should be
Alright, so we're pretty good, guys. Alright, guys, we're going to call it here. I'm going to go to next turn, but I'm going to turn off the video here so you guys don't have to watch the whole turn. And then next turn, I'm going to start dabbling in some more of these, some of the politics and whatnot. Oh, what is up there? Oh, yeah. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, so we did well. We did well. We achieved what we wanted to. We got up here, kicked their ass. I mean, they were not prepared to war with us, you know. The fact that they declared war on us was silly. But it does allow us to come up closer. We can start affecting change in these areas. Right now we can't get through this mountain range, but eventually we want to work ourselves up to the Phoenix Gate and you know, be the arbiters of who enters or leaves our island, the interior of our island. So listen, if you guys watch, as always, I appreciate you guys. My brother or my sister, if there's a female. You know, if you have any tips or anything, you want to talk about anything, feel free. And I'm eventually going to post the mod list so everybody knows what's up. All right, guys, thanks.